sound. I love that intro. Welcome back. Episode number 3. That's 3 weeks on. Haven't been cancelled. Been slated by our mates. And our followers are gaining. Boys, how are we? Age, Jim, what's the crack?
Yeah, thanks, Mick. No, going good. Going good. It's been a good week. Plenty of wins. But, can't complain.
Age, what about you? What's doing with your life?
It's been a good week. We had Gemma's 21st, my sister, on Saturday. Yep. We were all there. Pretty good party.
Was good.
Besides my speech.
Yes,
I butchered that one.
Please tell everyone at home, listening, in the car, gym, wherever they're listening, about your speech. Because I witnessed it firsthand.
I hate being put on the spot. And everyone just was chanting my name.
Oh, not everyone. You know how it started?
How did it start?
It was me and Jimmy in the corner.
Oh, you pricks. That's not a swear, is it? We got this new swear jar, by the way. I'll put 50 cents in for that one.
Yeah, so for those of you that are just listening and not watching on YouTube, just in front of us, we have a big jar over here. Every time one of us swears, we put it in. So we're trying to be clean in this podcast.
Professional podcast.
Professional.
Yeah. It might get a bit heated. It is Origin, as you know today, when you're listening. So
and that's why we're wearing the blues and maroon jerseys.
I've got my gold coins ready on standby.
Yeah.
But yes, my speech was pathetic. I went up there and I literally just said happy birthday. Like
I didn't know what it was.
It was like 10 seconds max.
It was shocking. You could have said anything.
It went for 10 seconds.
And I won't get another chance. She's only 21
terrible.
once.
No.
So
it was good. Like Canterbury Leagues.
But you had a win on that night.
Yeah. My best bet, cast best bet, devoted. Got up.
Who was on it? Who was running it?
Clint Johnson Porter.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. 3-leg multi. Pretty good collect. So
you won 2K.
Yeah.
What was your stake? Like $100?
Yeah, $100 stake.
Mate.
2K in the kitty.
And you went to Gemma's party and got free booze and free food.
Free food, free booze. Can't complain.
That's brilliant. Fair play to you. What a Saturday.
How'd you guys get home? You Ubered it? Did you go to Macca's or?
Oh, the Uber. Oh, that was shambles. Oh, that was so bad.
I've heard snippets of it. Fill me in.
So me, my girlfriend Elaine, shout out to her. She's listening.
No shout out to Elaine.
And Jimmy, we all got an Uber back. And let me tell you, Jimmy put on another performance and a half.
No,
didn't you, Jimmy?
Bear in mind, we were pretty pissed at this stage.
How many deep were we? Like 12 deep?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
One gazillion.
Like as soon as I just stepped into the Uber and I was sitting there, like my head was spinning. And then Elaine was just, I don't know.
She was telling us about her drive to work and how she drives through the M5 from her house to work.
Where does she live?
She lives in Maroubra.
And, hang on, she's getting on the M5 to go to Kingsgrove.
Yeah.
She's paying, what was it, $12 a day.
That's a joke.
And Jimmy was pretty confident and passionate that there's an alternate route that she can go on. And which there is.
What's this route? Fill us in.
Give us the brief rundown.
So the route is you go down West Botany Street, so past the airport.
Yep.
Get to the end, like the very end. Like you're just going straight, hit the lights.
And this was your rant in the Uber home to Macca's.
It gets worse.
You go left, and then quickly at the lights you go right again.
Yeah.
Hit Wickham Street. You'll get onto Forest Road. Bam, you're in Kingsgrove. You save $60 a week, Elaine. So yeah, let me know how you go.
Michael, has she taken this on board this week?
Well, before we go on to that, I just want to say, see how he delivered that to us?
Yeah.
Imagine that, 12 drinks deep, but instead of pitching it to us, me and Elaine, who's actually meant to be listening, he pitches it to the Uber driver.
No, he would not want a bar of it at that time of the night.
I would not lie to you. Every time he'd say, "Oh, isn't that right?" He would look to the Uber driver, touch him and go, "Mate, I'm telling you, isn't that right?" Uber driver did not say a single word. Yeah. He looked straight on the road.
He wasn't having it.
Mate, $0 for you.
Well, lucky I didn't call the Uber.
Oh, who did?
I'm pretty sure it was me. So you ruined my 5-star record.
Yeah,
and then we got hungry, so we got a bit of Macca's. I didn't want any, but Jimmy and Elaine definitely did.
Yeah.
And then tell us what happened with the Macca's, Jim. Did you eat it?
Yeah, well, because we only got the one bag of Macca's, so when I got out of the Uber, because I got out first, you handed me my food. So I was like,
you were cradling the food,
the food.
Yeah.
Walking to the door. And as soon as I get to the door, like reaching to get my keys.
Oh no! Don't tell me.
And the nuggets sort of fell out.
Not the nuggets.
The nuggies.
Not the nuggets. Could be anything. The burger that can fall. Chips.
I don't know.
A few fries can fall.
I reckon you don't want to lose the burger, but the nuggets.
Yeah,
nuggets are on
bad.
top. If you lose your nuggets, you go back to Macca's.
If I dropped my quarter pounder on the floor, that would be it. Wouldn't even see daylight.
Yeah, but at least you have like a 6-pack of nuggets just to make you happy.
He had a 10-pack.
He had a
10-pack.
All 10 on the floor?
Nah, about 5 fell through the bottom, and I was just stressed. I had to put everything down, put the nuggets back in, and then open the door.
Oh, so you ate the ones that were on the floor.
I just 5-second rule.
5 seconds, probably 20 seconds in your case, the way you were.
I don't know how slow I was. Yeah, it must have been pretty slow. But
So you're telling me you ate Macca's and then woke up, hungover, and then...
no. So what I did was
no.
I ate some of the Macca's and had a movie on. Fell asleep. Fell asleep whilst eating the Macca's. I woke up. Still about 5 nuggets left.
Don't.
In the microwave.
So you're telling me these nuggets went through the absolute ringer. You dropped them on the floor. You put them after
Just
4 hours
there.
in the microwave, and then you swallowed them whole. Oh,
Mate, that is hashtag cast.
That's cast.
That's a great example.
That's very cast.
I woke up and the smell of the nuggets was just in my room, just circulating in my room, and I was like,
It's
I
an
can't say no.
irresistible smell.
I can't say no. I was like, I have to heat these up. I'm not going to let them go to waste. So
100%.
Wow.
there you go.
See, and then you played on that stomach Hotdog yesterday. Did you
Hotdog.
feel any of the effects of those 5 nuggets on the floor?
No, we felt really good.
We won
I
10-4
feel
to be
like
fair.
The last 3 times that we've won 3 in a row now.
No, we won, then we drew, and then we won.
yeah.
So we're undefeated.
It's undefeated, but there's one key factor in that: McDonald's.
That's
You have
true.
Macca's every Sunday.
We haven't, or maybe not the one when we drew, but when we've won, we've
Well, that's
won.
why. That is why.
We've had McDonald's the night before we won.
Macca's win. Simple method.
And to give context to our listeners, we've played, I reckon, 8 games this year.
And this is not Div 4 or 5. This is Div 3 we're talking
This
about.
is
guys.
Div 3, like we said last week, at Heffron Park on Monday nights in the cold, windy rain.
Yeah.
Look, we could not win to save our lives for the first 5 games.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, 90% of the team go on a magic round bender.
Yeah.
Come back on the Monday, and we haven't lost since. So, for all those listening out there, those Oztag teams or soccer teams that
What
are
do we
struggling...
call it? Do we have a name for it? Like the money special?
The
or
money special.
Money method?
Yeah, money
Cameron
method.
Monster style.
Yeah.
Maybe the money theory, money methods. I like that.
Yeah.
What you
Money
do is...
The money theory.
Go on a bender. It doesn't have to be magic round. Just go with your team, and you'll come back fit and firing.
Have Macca's.
And
That's the
Macca's,
key.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have Macca's the night before. Yeah.
Hey,
you're
we've
on.
just been drilling that much shit. So let's just bring it back to a serious note. Let's talk about like relevant stuff and news that's happening.
Right, boys. Before
Do you have-
before we go on to one of our favourite segments, I just have to let you in on a big secret and stat that I found down the middle of the week.
Oh no.
Are you ready, boys? Because I couldn't believe
I'm
it.
strapped in.
The Cast Patrol, we've gone global,
Global.
Well, like New Zealand.
mate. Further than New Zealand.
No
You know
way.
where?
How far are we talking?
I've checked the back end
Who is
stats,
listening to us?
mate.
What sickos?
So 99% of our population is in Australia,
Yep.
and a little bit in New Zealand. But I could not believe my eyes. There was 2 people
Didn't Italy, surely Italy. Some of my grandparents or something.
from
My
2
cousins.
people from Belgium that listen to our podcast.
Wow, we are global.
So
We've gone global.
Cast is
we
global, baby.
we don't know who those 2 people from Belgium are, but Jimmy, give them one.
Come on.
Shout out to you guys. I hope they do watch this episode.
If they
but-
listen to this episode and comment, we'll give them free merch.
Free merch to the 2 Belgian people that either message us or comment. One
Somehow
of those.
get in contact with
Just
us.
let us know that you're Belgium and listen to Cast, and our lives are complete.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's good. Shout out to them.
Well, I think that only brings us to our one segment that we do every week, the Cast Character of the Week.
Cast character of the week.
So as much as Adrian's speech was cast,
He unfortunately didn't get.
Right, how can you get worse than that? Someone tell me.
look, it's pretty bad. We're doing a drum roll this week or no
Yeah,
drum
we'll
roll?
do a drum roll already.
Yeah.
The Cast Character of the Week is Gerard Piqué from Barcelona, all the way in Spain.
For the centre back,
The centre back. You remember him playing FIFA?
Gerard Piqué.
He was
yeah.
so
Is
slow. He
married
deserved-
to Shakira.
Ooh, is he?
Ooh.
He
how did he pull her?
was married to Shakira.
Was.
No way.
Was. I say was because he cheated on Shakira midweek and ended an 11-year relationship.
He's actually
So-
bottled it.
So
What did he do?
He's lost Shakira. Those hips don't lie. He's lost her. So that's cast in itself. Agreed?
That is cast.
That is very
Hashtag
fast.
very cast. It's not even the worst part. The rumours are that he cheated on Shakira. Wait, get this. One of his teammates' mums.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah.
PK, doing the
PK.
dirty.
Gavi,
He's
for
a
context,
MILF hunter.
He's a MILF hunter.
The MILF hunter.
PK the MILF hunter. He's going to listen to that and hate us for life.
Oh, yeah. We're probably global
so
in
his
Spain anyway,
teammate's
so he's
mum.
definitely listening to it.
And his teammate, Gavi,
Shavy, like
Allegedly.
the old Shavy?
No, Gabby with a G.
Or the young kid?
Guys, remember, this is allegedly. We're not
Alleged.
confirming
It's
or
all
denying.
right.
This
Do
is
your own
allegedly.
research. Do your own research.
So, he's only 17 years old. So, his mum reportedly around 45 to 50.
Wow.
Prime age for a MILF.
Is that so age? So, yeah. So,
Ask
shout
Alex
out,
Jackson about that one.
shout out to Gerard Piqué, who is our cast character of the week for cheating on Shakira with his teammate's mum and ruining an 11-year relationship.
Congratulations, PK.
Shout out,
Shout out
PK.
to
Well
PK.
deserved. Well deserved.
You're part of the thing. Well, look, let's get on to some news. Cast affairs.
I'll start us off with something very serious.
So just for context, cast affairs, we've each brought a story to the table. We don't know what each other's stories are.
Yeah.
And they're just a cast headline. Somewhere in the world, someone's done either something bad, good, cast, who knows? This is what we're bringing it to the table. So, Age, take us away with your
Exactly.
cast affair.
So while I was scavenging through the news, this one stood out to me. So I don't know if you guys will know him, this guy, but he is an ex-boxer. His name's Eric Esch. His nickname is Butterbean. He is the biggest fridge you'll ever see. He is literally wider than he is taller.
I
He's
know,
bold.
Butterbean was on Jackass.
Yeah, he featured on Jackass.
He featured on Jackass, yeah.
Mate, this guy's been retired for 9 years, since 2013. And he has a podcast. I don't know if he released it on the podcast or a TikTok, but he's looking at like fit shape, like he's the lightest he's ever been.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fight, or he's gonna fight in 1 year, and he's
no.
calling out Jake Paul.
Jake
He
Paul.
wants to fight Jake Paul.
Butterbean's an ultra heavyweight.
Yeah, bro, the guy was 180 kilos when he fought.
Really?
Yeah, but
Eric
this
Esch.
guy was good. Like, he didn't fight any big names, but he had 77 wins, 58 by knockout.
Jesus.
Only did 4 rounds max.
You know what that screams to me? Money. Money, money, money.
What was his name? Butterbean.
Butterbean, not Butterbean like the strip club.
Wait, we get it. You love Butterbean,
Mate,
but it's
sorry.
We know it's your local Butterbean.
Butterbean.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll put him on our story. He'll give him a mention.
Yeah. I need to search him up. I actually
Yeah, no,
Oh.
he's a unit.
heard of him
He's a
before.
fridge.
He's a proper
punch.
fridge.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Jim, what's your story for us?
Yeah. So as Age said, yeah, scavenging through the news this week, and I've come across this one out in the Netherlands, by the way. A 4-year-old boy called a new Max Verstappen after taking mother's car for joyride.
I saw that one when I was searching, but I didn't click into it.
The child
What?
crashed into 2 parked cars and was found alone by a bystander walking around in his pajamas and bare feet. First of all,
4 years old.
4 years old.
How did he even see?
How did he get the keys?
How did he get the keys? How did he turn the car on? How did he reach the pedal? How did he see where he was going? This guy's the next Max Verstappen. Turn it
Yeah, well
off.
there you go. New Max Verstappen, but yeah, unless his kid's just the smartest 4-year-old going around, I don't know
Jesus,
what. But yeah, well there you go. So
that's groundbreaking.
That's unbelievable.
that is cast.
So he took his mum's
Yeah.
car or dad's car and just drove
Yeah.
it down the road.
So the child
Crashed.
taken his mother's car. Mother's
say what type of car was
keys
it?
To go for a drive after he had woken up on Saturday when his father went to work. So father's got up for work. He's woken up as well, and he's decided, you know what?
See you later.
Going
for
on
a
a
little-
drive.
I'm gonna go for a cruise.
Little joyride.
4 years old.
Get that up here.
Get the keys out of the bowl. Stick it in the ignition.
And obviously he crashed. Yeah.
Crashed into 2 parked cars.
That's shocking.
And then the neighbours found him just walking around bare feet in his pajamas.
No injury, just cruising,
Just cruising.
like he's playing a video game.
4 years old.
How did he start the
is-
car?
You know what that is? Hashtag cast.
That is cast.
That is very cast.
Anyway, Mick.
All right, lucky last.
That's why
Look,
we call it cast affairs. But
This
anyway,
is
continue.
this might outrage you too a little bit because it outraged me. Get your coins ready for the swear jar.
I got mine here.
we
Nice
talk-
$2 here.
We talk a lot on this podcast about fast food because we're all heifers. Fridges.
Some of us over here.
Some of us. Jimmy's pretty lanky. If you're watching.
Jimmy drops half his food, so
Yeah.
he's not that big.
Anyway.
Well, look, fast food, right? There's been a devastating story that due to flooding and all the rain in the East Coast, there's a shortage in lettuce. And you're thinking, why is Mick talking about lettuce? What does that got
Who
to
cares about lettuce, Mick?
do? Tell me who cares about lettuce. Tell us.
It's not that important.
Well,
Please tell us.
I'll tell you more. You know what this means?
What does this mean?
KFC, instead of using lettuce,
The KFC.
the
The
KFC,
Kentucky Fried
the
Chicken.
The
dirty,
Colonel.
the dirty bird, will now put cabbage with a blend of lettuce
Fuck that.
with a blend of lettuce in their burgers. And guess who's following suit potentially?
Don't say
Subway.
Macca's. Subway.
Imagine a Subway
Eat fresh
zing.
with some cabbage.
Exactly that.
Zinger burger.
With
With
cabbage.
cabbage.
No.
That's terrible.
You've actually lost me. That's why Macca's
So,
going to win.
quote from a Victorian grower and chair of the industry body Ozveg said he'd recently toured farms in Queensland. You know what he said?
What do you say?
There was nothing out in the fields. What does that tell you? No more lettuce in your Zinger boxes. No more lettuce in
On
your
your
Subway
Subways.
footlongs. That's sickening.
That is depressing.
That is cast.
That is very cuss. So shout out
Wow.
to.
Wait, so that's an actual thing.
Yep,
No
that's an
lettuce.
actual thing. There's a shortage going around
That's-
almost anything these days. I didn't think it'd affect my KFC burger on the
Wow.
weekends.
Yeah, almost 6-inch Subway, all foot long, whatever you want to get.
I get a footlong.
Yeah,
Foot long, yeah.
yeah, I have one too.
So look, out of all those three, they were all cast. What was the most cast out of those three?
Ooh, most cast?
Butterbean got me. I have to admit.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, that's what he's. I
the
thought
kid, yeah, the 4-year-old kid driving the car.
That's pretty cast. But hearing Butterbean just
Well,
brought some
Butterbean
nostalgia.
trying to fight after 9 years,
Butterbean.
fight Jake Paul, who's like fit and like decent fighter.
And he's a fridge.
Bro, this guy's I'll put him on the story. He's a
He's
beast.
a massive fridge. But there's a bigger fight happening tomorrow night, 8:05 p.m.
Haven't heard about it.
Haven't you? Oh, that's funny. We're on all the jerseys. Why haven't you heard about it?
Oh, the good old State of Origin.
State of Origin.
State of Origin.
Yeah, no biggie.
Nah, just another game.
You know what? On that note, I'm going to start off strong. I was offered to go to the Jurassic World premiere on the red carpet on a Wednesday night
With work.
with work, and they literally told me, and I shut them down within 0.0 seconds. State of Origin every day of the week.
Jurassic World.
Like
red
Jurassic
carpet.
World, we mad.
Red carpet.
But
Yeah,
Origin is just like
You on the
head and
red
shoulders.
carpet.
I'll be looking fresh. Probably wear this State of Origin jersey, blues.
Yeah, no. State of Origin. Can't wait.
I love it. Why do you go for Queensland? You're such a turncoat supporter.
It's 'cause,
You're born in Mascot, New South Wales.
Yeah, born in Mascot. Lived in Queensland.
You went to Mascot Public School in Sydney.
Lived in
You
Queensland.
lived in Queensland for 1 year. I hate these type
Yeah,
of
but you
people.
went for Queensland when you were like 6.
Yeah, because a lot
Because
of
they
the,
were winning.
No, because a lot of the Cowboys players were in the Queensland team, so I just went for them because obviously I'm a Cowboy supporter and most of the players.
I hate people who live in New South Wales, born
Well-
there, and go for Queensland.
It doesn't make sense. Represent your state, bruh.
State of origin, not state of where you lived.
For 1 year. For
Anyway.
work.
Queensland, yeah, all the way.
Anyway, you're gonna lose, so I don't know why you'd even take that
We'll see.
approach.
I think it'll be a good. I think it'll be a good game.
It'll be close, but you
Yeah.
still lose. Sorry.
It'll be a good game. I hope
We're
they
winning game 1.
I hope Gus gets out and does that pre-game.
Oh, the last
Bro,
word.
how many times have we watched that?
It's
On
the best.
repeat.
So it's actually a bit of a ritual for
Feel
us
good
when
last word.
when we've had a bit of a piss in us. We've
And other stuff.
and we normally put on YouTube Phil Gould's last word.
Yeah.
Probably
Mate,
number
the
20,
stuff he
2011
spins is
the best.
insane.
Oh, last year he talked about Game of Thrones quote.
That was the
Yeah.
best.
I hope for tomorrow night or when you're listening tonight that Phil Gould does the last word, his little speech before,
Yeah.
and gets all the fans revved up because it gets me, G.
He's like walk through the post, like
Yeah.
it's just the best.
If you're not pumped up by the after the final word, you're literally nowhere. Turn the TV off. Don't even watch it.
Yeah, I'll actually beat the game.
Oh,
Will
you're gonna
you?
be there.
Yeah, yeah,
So you
got-
won't actually hear it.
How'd
or
you
over
score
the
that?
mic.
So yeah, through work, got some tickets, so I'll be at the
Oh,
game.
mad invite, by the way. No, it's Matt.
Work through work, so just
Oh, okay. So you want a plus
Internal.
1? No, it's all
Wait,
good.
so
No.
your work got your State of Origin tickets. Yours got your premiere on
Yeah.
the red carpet. Mine said nothing.
Have fun.
Have
Mate,
fun.
Hunter Labour, lift up your game, mate.
But yeah, I'll be at the game, so I'll be cheering on the Queenslanders. And
All crying.
Probably crying.
no, so my plan is I'll wear my jersey and then I'm
The
gonna
good
wear,
old jumper trig over it.
No, I'll wear
No?
like a big jacket over it.
Yeah.
And then if we're winning,
You take it off.
take it off.
Yeah,
So
you're-
you'll be
so you're
zipping
a
it up the whole
turncoat.
night.
And then but
So it's going to be zipped up.
no, it'll be off. Don't worry, it'll
So
be
you're
off.
telling me you're only going to show your Queensland jersey once they start winning?
No, once
You are
You're going to have
No,
to
I'm
wait
gonna-
till game 3 at some
No,
point.
it'll be like open, and then depending on how it's going, you might might get
Yeah.
zipped up.
Yeah.
But-
So when Toto scores and Tupelo scores, it just slowly creeps like a...
It just slowly creeps back up, and then yeah,
Perfect.
Wow. Well, look, I think that leads us to our next thing. Let's do some predictions for State of Origin.
yes.
All right, so
Yes.
this segment's sponsored by Dabble. We're going to go through and say our first try scorer, man of the match, and the margin of victory.
Yep.
So I'll kick things off since I'm here. First try scorer, bro, I'm going with the debutant, Selwyn Cobber at $11.
Not bad, not bad.
Man of the match, New South Wales captain, James Tedesco at $7. I
Safe.
think he's been humming and ahhing for a big game, and I think this is where he steps up big time. And the margin I'm going with has to go New South Wales, and I'm saying by 10 points. So if you're looking at something to bet on, maybe 1 to 12 or some line of some sorts for 10. But yeah, go on, Jim.
All right, for me, first try scorer Ben Hunt, $34. He's been
Juicy.
He's been scoring
Great odds.
quite a lot lately, so I've got it envisioned in my head. He's just gonna
Just like Kafusi in 2019, was it?
yeah, Kafusi, yeah, off the grubber.
We've got a few first try scores.
Yeah,
in
in Origin, yeah. So
no
Ben
one.
Hunt, who'll go himself. Man of the match, Ruben Cotter, $34.
You love this guy.
Love him.
Continue.
Obsessed with him. He'll make about 60 tackles in 80 minutes. And the margin, Queensland by 6 for me.
Nice, nice.
Age.
I'm going to go first try Cameron Murray, $26, running off Cleary on the edge, right edge. Man of the match is going to be the man himself, Cleary, $5.50, New South Wales win. He will win man of the match. And I'll tell you how he's going to do it.
Tell us.
Blues by 1, Cleary to kick the field goal, extra time.
Golden point.
Golden point.
Golden point.
You're predicting golden point?
It's going to be close. I like the Queensland's team. Like, they brought it back.
I don't think he'll go golden point, but
If it's not golden point, it's literally like 2 minutes left, Cleary kicks the field goal.
Golden point is so rare in Origin.
I
just have a
Has there
feeling.
been one recently?
I
don't
think
think
I
so.
like this matchup.
There hasn't been a golden point in Origin recently.
Not in a
hey?
long time now.
Nah, it's always been iced off by like Kronk or something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, get on those bets.
Yeah.
beauty.
Anything else want to say about State of Origin before we finish? You turncoat supporter?
No, go Queensland. Anyway,
Queenslander.
Give us a Queenslander, Jim.
Come on, give us one.
Nah, come on, you're best Queenslander.
Oh, he's not a real Queenslander. That's why.
That's why.
I'm not. Sorry, it's a bit parched, so I can't. Anyway,
Boo.
Fake fan.
Fake fan.
it's time for our favourite segment.
My favourite segment, of course.
Our favourite segment.
Everyone's favourite segment.
Everyone's favourite
The
segment.
two people in Belgium right now on the edge of their
They are
living room.
frothing.
Edge of the seats. Play on or penalty. Here we go.
It's time.
We need like an intro song for this.
Yeah, we need something.
We'll think of that.
Jimmy, just sing us a play on or penalty line.
Anyway, the first one
Not
we've
giving me
got
nothing
is Big Les League podcast. So the first one, dipping a hot dog in a schooner. Play on a penalty.
Is this guy kidding?
Wait, sorry, read
Say
that
it again.
Dipping a hot dog in a schooner.
Wait, is this like he wants to eat the hot dog and
So
that's,
I think
that's like the
it's got-
sauce?
So he's got a hot dog,
Yeah.
and he's got a beer, and he's just dipping it in there.
I get how the hot dog you have when you're drinking a beer, but mate, what is Big Les smoking to put it fucking politely?
At Big Les League podcast, mate, you do a good podcast, but this is a terrible idea. That's terrible for me.
Should we just put him on report and straight off?
I think he's suspended from asking us a question for the next 3 weeks. And
Grade 5.
I'm going
Grade
to start
5 to
off.
6.
Penalty, suspended, everything in between. What are you doing putting a hot dog in your schooner?
Yeah, I don't know what's doing, but what I'll do is I'm gonna put it on penalty. I'm gonna penalise him.
Just a penalty.
Just a penalty, but until I try it, I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay.
Try it
And then-
tomorrow at the game.
Don't judge a book.
Yeah,
by its
because
cover,
hey,
you know?
you know, it might be really good. So
Okay.
would it be good? You reckon? Like the moisture
Well,
from the beer
No chance.
I'll put it
This guy's
simply.
dreaming.
This guy is straight off, sent off,
sent off.
on report, and he's facing 4 to 6 weeks. Grade 4.
He's facing the
That
class
is
judiciary soon.
woeful.
That is a harsh judiciary for Les, but yeah, Big Les. I'll
Love
give
your
it.
content, mate, but that was pathetic.
I'll give it a go, and I'll let you know.
Poor bloke, he's probably listening, going, "Oh,
Probably laughing his head off. These
Nah,
guys
he
actually-
deserved it, you're
these
right.
All
guys
right,
spoke
next
about
one
my
is at Angus Fraser. He asked, Bender in the Gold Coast is a pretty easy one.
mate, that was the easiest one you've given us of all time.
Six again.
6 again.
6 again, play on.
Play on.
If you're in the Goldie and you're not bendering, you
You're
shouldn't
not.
be there.
You're nowhere.
Have
Exactly.
to. Oh, I love that strip in Gold Coast. There's a Sin City.
Say
Everything.
strip club.
Strip club. No, the strip. There's a strip of clubs, not the strip club.
Elaine, tune out now.
All right, next one is number 3. Open relationships, play on or penalty? Me?
You start us off, H.
Aren't you in one, Mick?
Guys, I'm not.
Anyway, yeah,
They're just stitching me up. So,
Open
no,
relationship.
no, massive penalty. Relationship's all about trust, and that's a massive penalty for me.
Just a penalty.
yeah. I'll say penalty because there's people out there that probably thrive off it that need
Yeah.
to have that open relationship. I know a lot of footy players allegedly have this because they're just manhunters when they go out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Respectfully.
I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah. No. For you, H, play on.
I'm going to say... I'm going to give him a warning.
Warning.
A warning. I've never tried it.
Mate, it sounds like you're in an open relationship. Don't try and put it on me.
Sounds
You're
like-
in one.
Sounds like you will
I've
be
only
in one
been
after
with one
this.
chick in my whole life, so I'm the complete opposite.
You might actually be in an open relationship
So
after
they
this, after what
say.
you say.
might be no relationship.
We're only kidding, Sophia.
Yeah, no, let's penalise this.
Penalty.
Yeah, no.
It's a penalty.
You got to be loyal to the one.
Yeah,
you're
just the
with.
one.
Yeah, no, penalty.
I mean, what do you need?
On report, let the judiciary sort it. I don't want to deal with
You
this
don't
shit.
need 3 or 4, do you? Just
You
the one.
might need it. All these chicks listening to our podcast might want in.
Nah, I just want one. Just the one.
Ooh, he's a man of love.
Anyway, and the last one for today. Dating someone you work with.
Shitting where you eat?
That ain't-
Adrian.
Nah, no way. That's, penalty, straight up. Mick?
No, as tempting as it may be, if you fancy a co-worker, you just can't. You see him every single day,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
If something bad happens, mate,
Well,
it's just going to make it
awkward
awkward.
in the workplace.
It's terrible. You're sitting at
Yeah.
your desk, everyone knows.
Someone has to move on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
imagine like you live with them as well. So like you just
You're there 24 hours with
you're
the
just
same
there
person.
with them.
Nah,
You need a
can't
spell.
do that.
You need to go to the paddock every now and then.
You need a break. Like,
Yeah,
as much
that'd
as
be-
you, 24/7, as much as you love someone, you can't spend that much time with them.
Yeah.
No way. But yeah, Jimmy, so you thought that was going to be the last play on or penalty.
Here we go.
So we've actually got one more play on penalty. We've got it from, this is funny, at Adrian Pantaleone and at Michael Pantaleone.
here we
Who
go.
are they?
Yeah, who are they? They sound like
Some
cool
Here we
dirty,
blokes.
go.
dirty Italians.
Yeah, they
This
sound
should be
pretty
good.
hectic.
This should be good.
We want to know, play on or penalty, men wearing Birkenstocks.
Jesus sandals.
Yeah,
That is the
as they're
biggest 6 again. Yes, 6 again. Play on.
Ooh, see, we may have given that a 6 again, but for those listening, Jimmy rocked up to the podcast
Last week.
in Jesus sandals, aka Birkenstocks,
Yep.
and long white socks to the knees.
And I think they were like mismatched socks.
Not to the knees.
Oh, almost. They
Just
were high enough.
above the ankles, like to the shit.
Just
Yeah.
above the ankles.
Not what I saw. But
With the
honestly,
Jesus sandals.
Jimmy, we were close to almost kicking you off the podcast.
Mate, if you
when we
wore
saw
that in Milan, they'd throw rocks at you, I'm telling you.
Play on.
Mate, you wouldn't even get to Milan. They'd see you at the gate at the
Yeah,
At the
yeah,
terminal.
airport, and
Yeah, he's
yeah,
done.
you'd be flogged.
They turn me around at the airport. Maybe.
So just to prevent that from happening,
No, they're just
you're in the bin. 10 in the bin.
mate. They're a
Are we going to bid him from his own segment?
mate. They're a comfortable shoe. Shout out to Birkenstocks. They are comfortable.
No. You can't just use shout outs when we
Let's
don't
edit
know
that
something.
shout out, please.
Edit it. So if you actually heard
Hey,
that,
they're just a comfortable shoe and they last a while. So play on.
Yeah, sin bin. Mick.
Sweet. I'm saying penalty. I mean, I like slides and socks. Birkenstocks are a whole nother breed, mate.
Yeah.
You look like Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus sandals on. Not it.
Anyway,
So Jim, that's your segment. I love it. Can you keep bringing it to us every single week, and we will try not to butt in. Just don't wear any Birkenstocks again.
can do. I'll take it on board. I'll take it on board.
All right, Age. On that, do you want to take us away with the listener questions for this week? We actually had
We actually had more than 2 this week, which is very promising.
yeah, we had a lot. So everyone, we couldn't get 2 or more because time is limited in this podcast. But we're gonna try and pick out the best ones, and if there are some good ones, we'll either add it this podcast or save it for future ones when we run dry.
Yeah,
no
so just
followers.
keep sending those questions and we'll get to them eventually. So, Sienna Pantaleone said, "What was Jimmy doing when I ran into him in Randwick? Was he going on a date with a lover?"
What are we doing with my sister in Ramwick?
That's Mick's sister, by the way.
I ran into it. I was as I told her on the day. I was working and I was actually a bit lost. I was looking for one of my customers. Anyway, I was just ran into her on the escalator and yeah, that was it. I was actually just working. So thanks, Sienna.
Working on your love game, on
Yeah.
what you're working on.
Just working, like actual work,
Oh,
Okay.
like my job.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
no,
Okay, your job.
Yeah, my
Job.
job. Yeah.
so you weren't looking for love, confirmed?
I was not looking for love. No, I was actually looking for my customer, which I couldn't find. And
Have you ever fell in love with a customer?
Ooh.
No.
Next play on penalty for next week.
No baby girls?
No baby girls. But yeah, no, and yeah, Sienna kindly directed me where the customer was. So yeah, thanks, Sienna.
Yeah, perfect. We got another one from William H. Best. Who is your dream podcast guest?
You can start us off, Jim.
Mate, I actually don't.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Off the top of my head, I'd say JT. We got his headgear. If JT was here,
I'd say
he's
Hasbulla.
a goat.
Hasbulla. I'm gonna say Hasbulla. The man himself.
in the flesh.
Hasbulla.
That's
Oh.
unbeatable.
That'd be all time.
No, you're right. Hasbulla.
I'd have to go the king of podcasts, Joe Rogan. I just have to see how this guy operates. I need to know how he does a 3-hour podcast every single day.
Yeah.
I want to know his schedule. I want to know exactly how he breaks down his topics, what he's going to talk about. Just pick his brain apart and learn what he's talking and smoking.
One or all three at the same time. That'll be a gun podcast.
My
Not
husband
as
couldn't
good
even
as-
speak.
We need an interpreter.
He's a beast. Look at him. For
Well,
those
mate-
who can't see, we have Hasbulla here. If you're watching the YouTube, he's right behind us.
Well, he's coming to Australia soon, so maybe
Yeah.
we can reach out to him.
We'll
and
tee it up.
tee something up with him.
Yeah, easy.
Anyway, next one.
Do you want to speak
Yeah,
to those for me?
I'll give one. I've got the list here. This is number 3. At Tom Hay 18. If you backcast, does that mean you never last in bed, or does your bank account never last?
Great question.
That's good,
Mate,
Tom. That is
That's
good.
a cracker, mate. Congratulations first on the engagement.
Yeah.
Or
Congratulations.
It's
Tom.
been a long
we're
time
now
coming. We
officially
all knew.
engaged. Very happy. King of Twitter. He's done it.
He loves Twitter. I love him. I love him
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
go
best.
follow him
He's
on
the king of
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Tom A18.
Back to the question. So, if you backcast, does that mean you never last in bed, or does your bank account
Mate,
never last?
Tom Hay, I don't know if this is an issue you have with you and your partner, but that doesn't correlate.
No, that doesn't correlate. It basically means that you back us, your horse. Or
We
the
have
result
never
will not
came
come.
last. Have we came last?
I don't
No,
think
I don't
we've
think
ever
we've
come
come
last. So
And that's all we promise.
yeah.
We could
Just-
back anything and it won't come last.
Yeah. That's it.
A snail
Won't
in a
come
100-meter
last.
race won't come last.
No.
It won't. It'll find a way.
A dog will get checked. It'll get back up. It'll come second last.
Hey, the cast bets find a way.
So remember, backcast never last. And our last.
What do you reckon?
listener
Like
question-
back patrol, get off the dole.
Back
You
patrol,
won.
get off the dole.
You
Yeah, I
Slogan.
don't mind that one.
But not all of our followers are on the dole.
Yeah, well, they won't be if they follow our tips.
Jesus
True,
Christ.
true.
All right, last listener question. This is actually a long-time listener of the podcast for the last 2 weeks. He sent me private DMs. RJ.McLean. So this is a question that I want you to answer. I will start with Jim. Play 80 minutes on the wing opposing Micah Sivo, or go 1 round in the UFC octagon with Francis Ngannou.
It's a tough one.
That's tough. They're both scary motherfuckers. Whichever way you go. Swear jar. Sorry.
Dang. Wait, what are we doing with this swear jar quickly? Like when it builds up?
I think that we'll go on a bender in the Gold Coast with it.
Yeah,
It's at
with
the end of the
Angus
year.
Fraser.
With all $7 in there.
Honestly, I reckon I'd go 80 minutes with opposing Micah Sivo. Because at least you'll... Right, 1 minute with Francis Ngannou, you're in there.
A
You're
minute
in,
is a long time to be in the ring with Francis.
What is
it's
it?
like, you're in
5 or 3 minute rounds?
I think they're...
5? They
5
might, yeah, they're
3-minute
5.
rounds.
They're 5.
Yeah.
Oh, and 5. Yeah, 5.
But like being
5
1
minutes,
minute stuck in an octagon with him, no.
Could you not do laps and just keep running and try and avoid him?
Oh, if he gets you, bro.
If
you're
he gets you, you're done.
You're
He-
done.
he's
At least
gonna
with like if you're opposing Micah Sivo, like you know, they're not all just going to
Yeah.
go to him all the
Yeah.
time. So you'll have some time there.
I don't know,
And
Moses
you can just
loves
pretend to go for the legs and he'll just score a try.
Yeah, or you can just
But
try.
Francis, he wants to kill you. That's his job.
Yeah.
That's
you-
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to take Sivo.
Yeah, to avoid Sivo like running at you, you can just
I'll
shoot
take-
in
yeah.
and just
You can go for the centre. Or
Yeah.
go for the sweeper.
go for the
fullback.
sweeper every time and then
Yeah.
just.
Oh, sorry, misread that one.
Nah, you're right. If Francis Ngannou gets you, you're straight dead.
Yeah.
You're actually not coming back.
Yeah, it's a
ever.
good question, but yeah, I like
Micah
my
Sivo's
life.
so scary.
I like my head.
No.
Well, he's back
Each
this
way's
week as
bad.
well. Mike Sivo
Yeah.
got named this week.
Finally.
Oh, really?
Back in the team.
Back from an ACL.
Back in the Eels team.
He
So
was in the cup for a bit, scored a few tries.
yeah,
Put him on double as an anytime try scorer.
he'll be going
So,
over
yeah, we
this
got to
week.
chuck him on.
All right. Well, with that, we're coming to a close. So I reckon we do one last thing. We'll do, instead of tips this week, Jimmy loves his life advice, but we'll take a spell this week. And we're going to go through our same game multis for Origin with our odds, and you can copy our bets on Dabble. Just follow us at the Cast Patrol. Go through, find Age's best bet, Jimmy's best bet, Mick's best bet for Origin, and copy them all.
And more.
And
Much
more.
more.
So Age, kick us off. What is your same game multi for State of Origin tonight?
Okay, I love my stats. So we're going to start with New South Wales head-to-head. They have won their last 3 at Accor Stadium. That's an easy win. It's going to make it 4. Total to score. If you cast your mind back to game 1 last year, he scored a double. Thank you very much. Chuck him in. and Cobbo to score. This guy has scored 10 tries in the last 6 games for his club. He's flying. And that's $7. Get on.
Not bad, not bad.
Thanks,
Decent few
Age.
tries. Jimmy, go on.
My same game multi for tomorrow. Daniel Tupou, anytime. Selwyn Cobbo, anytime. Ben Hunt, anytime. And Queensland to cover the line plus 8.5. Multi those up $35.50.
That's pretty good.
That's juicy, but Queensland
Juicy
are
odds.
winning.
And
Yeah.
Wait, did you say plus?
yeah, plus
Okay.
8.5.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad. But then you have all these Queensland try scorers, eh?
just 2.
Cobbo and Hunt.
Cobbo and
Oh,
Hunt.
so you both have Cobbo in your same game.
We
So if he
both
doesn't
got Cobbo.
score,
Mate, this guy's flying. He scores tries.
And my
for
other
fun.
tip for that is gamble responsibly.
always gamble responsibly.
That's true.
Me, last one. Okay, so I'm going to go very vanilla, very missionary, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go New South Wales to win by a margin of 1-12. New South Wales race to 10 points.
Yep.
And my man of the match prediction, James Tedesco to score anytime for a whopping total of $10.25. No stats to back it up, pure vibe and vibe alone.
Double-digit odds. I like
Double
that.
digits. And like Jimmy, always gamble
All New South
responsibly.
Wales.
Always. All New South Wales. So if he doesn't do it, that's it.
Love it.
Love it. So I think we're at a close. Look, if you've listened to this part of the podcast, I want you to send us a DM to let you know that you're here. Send us Jimmy dropped his nuggets. If you send us that, at least we know that you're listening or you've listened to this far.
And if you can tell us how many nuggets this guy dropped exactly, then we know you're a loyal fan.
Yeah.
Hint, rewind. Perfect. Well, look, I think that does it. And go the Blues for Origin tomorrow night.
Go New South Wales.
Yeah, go the Maroons. Like, comment, subscribe, as always.
Oh, boys, I wasn't recording the whole time.
Shut up, bro.
I'm kidding. That's it. Have a good one, boys.
Take it easy, guys.
All right. See you guys.